The earth does not belong to us, but we belong to the earth. Life comes from the earth and life returns to the earth. With these words, welcome you all to ABS Creations by your educationalist Chandrakala. Earth is the God's best gift to us. We made it worse. Let's care for it. Save the green, fight global warming. Let us try together to make our earth more beautiful. In this session, we deal with the concept of structure of the earth under endogenetic processes of lithosphere of grade 9 of Tamil Nadu Samachi syllabus. So first of all, what do you mean by the word endogenetic processes? It is nothing but the internal processes of the earth's surface. Internal processes which took place in the earth. That is what we used to say it as endogenetic process. Earth. When we speak about the earth is a unique planet of the solar family. The earth is composed of 4 spheres, namely the lithosphere, atmosphere, the hydrosphere and the biosphere. When the earth was formed around 5 billion years ago, it was a molten ball of rock. That molten ball of rock came to be called as lithosphere. As it cooled, the denser or heavier materials sank down and the lighter materials floated up to form the crust that we see now. The area of the Earth's surface. So when we speak about the Earth's surface is a vast area of 510 million square kilometer where 4 spheres of the Earth interact. So as we already know that the Earth is composed of 4 spheres, namely the lithosphere, hydrosphere, atmosphere and the biosphere. These 4 spheres of the Earth, they interact with each other. So these 4 spheres of the Earth, they can be classified into 2 types like biotic spheres and the abiotic spheres. So among these 4 spheres of the Earth, the abiotic spheres include lithosphere, atmosphere and the hydrosphere, whereas the biospheretic sphere include the biosphere. Together these spheres, they constitute the planet, the Earth. Together these spheres constitute the planet, the Earth. First of all, what do you mean by the word lithosphere? Lithosphere is the solid outer part of the Earth. Lithosphere is a solid outer part of the Earth. Atmosphere. Atmosphere is a thin layer of the gases that surrounds the Earth. Hydrosphere. Hydrosphere is a watery part of the Earth's surface including oceans, rivers, lakes and water vapor. And biosphere is the layer of the Earth where life exists. Now we'll move into the interior of the Earth's surface. So we'll see the structure of the Earth. So now you can see this picture here. So the Earth at present, the interior of the Earth is like what? Is like an onion with several concentric layers, one inside the other. Or otherwise you could think of it as an apple. Just as an apple is made up of skin, pulp and core, so is the Earth made up of 3 main layers. What are the 3 main layers here? The crust, the mantle and the core. The crust, the mantle and the core. The thin outermost layer is called the crust. So what do you mean by the word crust? The thin outermost layer is called the crust. The innermost part is called the core and the part in between them is called the mantle. So the 3 main layers of the Earth is called as the crust, the mantle and the core. The thin outermost layer of the Earth is called the crust. The innermost part is called the core and the part in between them is called the mantle. So temperature, pressure and density increase as we move from the surface to the interior of the Earth. The temperature, pressure and density increase as we move from the surface to the interior of the Earth. Now we'll see the first and the most important layer, the crust. So as I told you, the crust is what? The thin outermost layer of the Earth. That is called as the crust. The thin outermost layer of the Earth, it is called as the crust. So we say it as the skin of the Earth, skin of our Earth, which ranges between 5 to 30 kilometers. So it ranges between how much kilometers here? 5 to 30 kilometers. So it is the solid and the rigid layer of the earth. The thickness of the crust is greater below the continents. The thickness of the crust is greater below the continents than the ocean floor. So the outermost layer of the earth, we used to say it as a crust. The outermost layer or the uppermost layer of the earth, it is the thinnest of all the three layers. The thickness of the crust, however, varies widely. It is thicker under the continents, ranging from 35 to 70 kilometers, and thinner under the seas with an average thickness of 5 to 7 kilometers. But generally, we used to say it as 5 to 30 kilometers. So the crust is made up of, so here when we speak about the crust here, the crust is made up of mainly of silicates of aluminium, potassium and sodium. The crust is made up of mainly of silicates of aluminium, potassium and sodium. Therefore, it is called as silica. That is silica plus aluminium. The crust forms just 1% of the Earth's volume. The crust forms 1% of the Earth's volume. So, just when we speak about the classification of crust, it can be classified into continental crust and the oceanic crust. So, continental crust, it is made up of Sial, that is silica and aluminium, whereas oceanic crust, it is made up of Sima, that is silica and magnesium. So, this is what we used to say it as a crust. The next layer is the layer which is beneath the crust, the mantle, that is situated just beneath the crust. So it is about 2,900 kilometers thick. Based on its chemical composition, it is divided into upper mantle and the lower mantle. Upper mantle and the lower mantle. So what is the chemical composition? It is called by the name as Sima, silica plus magnesium. Silica plus magnesium. So here we can say, as I told you, so mantle, the upper mantle, it is divided based on the chemical composition. It is divided into the upper mantle and the lower mantle. So the upper mantle is a thin, stiff layer consisting mainly of the minerals silica and magnesium. Therefore, it is called as the Sima. Therefore, it is called as what? Sima. So, it is found from 10 to 300 kilometers below the surface of the earth. So, where it is found? It is found from 10 to 300 kilometers below the surface of the earth. Whereas the lower mantle extends for around 300 to 2,900 kilometers. It extends from around 300 to 2,900 kilometers. So this zone is a zone of mixed minerals such as iron, magnesium, aluminium and silicon. Zone of mixed minerals such as iron, magnesium, aluminium and silicon. So the average temperatures here is about 3000 degrees Celsius. The average temperature here is about 3000 degrees Celsius. The lower mantle is semi-solid. The lower mantle is what? Semi-solid, and the materials here can move slowly in a plastic manner. So the molten material in the lower mantle, is called as magma, which flows out as lava during volcanic eruption. The molten material in the lower mantle is called magma, which flows out as lava during volcanic eruptions. So the earth is also separated into layers based on physical behavior. The topmost layer of the earth is called as the lithosphere. So the lithosphere consists of the crust and the outer part of the upper mantle. It is rigid and brittle. The lithosphere floats on the top of a semi-liquid layer. Known as the asthenosphere. The lithosphere floats on the top of a semi-liquid layer known as the asthenosphere. The asthenosphere is nothing but a ductile inner layer of the upper mantle. The upper mantle has a stiff outer layer. And a semi-solid inner layer. So this inner layer is called by the name as asthenosphere, and the lower mantle is called as a mesosphere. So I think you understood the concept of upper mantle and the lower mantle. So the earth is also separated into layers based on physical behavior or the way the layers move. So on this basis, the topmost layer of the earth, we say it as lithosphere. The lithosphere consists of the crust and the outer part of the upper mantle. So the lithosphere floats on the top of a semi-liquid layer known as asthenosphere. The asthenosphere is nothing but ductile. So what do you mean by ductile? Capable of being bent. So the asthenosphere is the ductile inner layer of the upper mantle. So this inner layer is called as the asthenosphere and the lower mantle is called as a mesosphere. So the interior of the earth, that is innermost and the hottest layer of the earth, which lies below the mantle, is the core. The innermost and the hottest layer of the earth, which lies below the mantle, is the core. So the radius of this core is about 3,500 kilometers. The radius of the core is about 3,500 kilometers. So it is made up of nickel and iron. So it is called as knife. It is composed mainly of nickel and iron. So hence it is called by the name as knife. The core is further divided into the upper core and the inner core. The core is further divided into what? The upper core and the inner core. The outer core is 2,300 km thick and the inner core is 1,200 km thick. The outer core is 2,300 km thick and the inner core is 1,200 km thick. The upper core is so hot. The upper core is so hot that it is molten. That is, we used to say it as a liquid core. The upper core is so hot that it is molten. So what is that molten layer? We used to say it as a liquid outer core. The lower core, though hotter, is under such extreme pressure that it remains solid. So lower core, though it is hotter, it is under such extreme pressure that it remains solid. So we say it as a solid core. So the upper core is nothing but liquid outer core where the material is the molten stage, whereas the lower core is the solid inner core. Solid inner core. So the temperature in the core is hotter than that on the sun's surface. The temperature in the inner core is hotter than that on the earth's surface. The intense heat from the inner core causes material in the outer core and the inner mantle to move around. So the dominant minerals found in this core are nickel and iron. So this layer is also known as knife. So this is what we used to say about the innermost layer of the earth. So the three major layers of the earth. What are the three major layers of the earth here? So one is the crust. The second one is what? Mantle. And the third one is the cause. If you like this video, you can like it, you can comment it, you can subscribe it, share it and press the icon bell to receive the notification. Thank you.